guys, it's Kelly. I just woke up, which is why my hair isn't brushed and things aren't looking too great. But I thought I would do a little get ready with me today, partly because get ready with me's have been like trending on TikTok a lot because of Alex Earl, and I love her, so I'm copying her. So let me just brush my hair because I think that's the first thing we need to tackle right now. So today I'm getting ready to go to the city because it's my brother's birthday. He's 25 today, which is very weird that he's very old. It makes me feel old because I'm 5.5 years younger than him. And that's just like really weird to think about, that I'm almost 20. That's like the first time I said that out loud. Because I'm literally like 12, like I'm 12. Step 1 is shaving the face. I've shaved my face every single day since like 4th grade. It's because I'm Italian, guys. Like, I have a mustache if I don't shave it, but it's never reached that point because I've just known to shave it every single day. Oh, I'm so red. So today we are getting lunch with him and his girlfriend and his best friend Andrew, who's also my best friend. We're also just gonna like hang out. I have a return to make at Brandy, which is so annoying because Brandy is just annoying, even though I will always shop from them. But we're just gonna like walk around, hang out, because the weather is pretty good. For it being January, it's like been 50, which is crazy. So anyway, I made a little list of things I wanted to talk about last night because there's a lot on my mind. Just kidding, there's actually not that much, but I'm just like, you know, I love to talk. So the first thing I want to talk about is manifesting and crystals. That is literally like my religion. I got into crystals like July of 2021, and you know, I go through periods like using them, not using them, but I notice the periods where I do use them, I'm just a lot calmer, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I feel like my life is in control when I use my crystals. What's going on here? And I've also kind of been manifesting a little bit more over break, partly because I'm like bored, but like in a good way. I don't know, I just want to say I've been doing that and I really recommend. I know like people are skeptical of crystals at first, like a lot of my friends were, and then I made them come with me to my local crystal store and they changed their minds. So I don't know, I feel like it doesn't hurt to get into it. It's cheap, it's pretty, it's like fun. So I really recommend. I have like a really big collection of crystals now, like over 30, and I love it. And manifesting, I saw this TikTok of these two girls talking in their car being like, we just say everything works out for me. Like, that's just something they say every single day, and like certain situations they just tell themselves that and then it actually does happen. And I've been doing that a lot recently, and it's honestly like true. Like, it has been working. Like, you just have to like tell yourself how it is. Anyway, I just use the Benefit 24-hour brow gel, the only brow gel I use. So I'm home from college right now because it's my winter break, in case you didn't know. And I actually had to move everything out of my old dorm because I'm switching dorms, which you guys didn't see my room before because I didn't really do YouTube first semester. But guys, my room before was really bad. I lived in a triple, so there were 3 of us total, and the space was just very, very tight. There was a loft, which was cool, and luckily I had the loft, which I'm super thankful for because I just like love having my own space, and I definitely like, I'm very happy that I had it. But still, it was like just tough. Like, we had like one of the smallest rooms in the whole building, and it was just a very like gross building. Like, it was very old, very like just dirty. Like, we had mice all the time, and it just felt like really gross. It also used to be the medical school, so they would perform surgeries like in the rooms and like have people go in the lofts and like watch it. So I feel like that just kind of says a lot about the building. It was just not for me. I was just very unhappy, and it was honestly unsafe because the spiral staircase was gonna like fall down at any second, and it just didn't somehow. But anyway, we're moving because one of my roommates, Caroline, is moving off campus, so that only left me and Riley, and like we didn't know if that meant we were gonna have like a random third person, and like we didn't want that because who would want that? That's awkward for like us and the new person. So we are able to move buildings. It took a lot of fighting to get there, I'm not gonna lie, even some yelling, if we're being honest. But we're moving to another building, like the main sophomore building, when we go back to school in 2 weeks, which I'm so excited for, but just because this building is newer, it's nicer, all of our friends are in it, and I'm just so happy. It's just like a normal dorm, like it's just livable. I kind of felt like my room before was not very livable. Like I really did not have much space at all in the loft. Like it was great that it was my own, but it was just so small that I don't even know how I made it work. But I'm really looking forward to moving, even though I had to move all my stuff out and I have to re-move in. It's annoying, but I think it's worth it, and you guys will see the final product, which I'm really excited to show you. I move in on January 15th, and I hate the move-in process so much. It actually stresses me out so much, but it'll feel good once I'm just all set and ready for second semester. I'm taking some new classes, obviously. Some of them I'm excited for, some of them I'm not. I'm taking my first psych class because I want to be a psych minor, because I took AP Psych my junior year and I loved it. So I don't know, I thought, why not be a psych minor? I'm a DTEM major, which is digital technology and emerging media, so just like communications. And I just love psych, so I wanted to have that in there in some way. So I'm looking forward to taking my first psych class. It's called psychopathology, which is like disorders, which I'm really looking forward to. I really hope I like it. But I am scared because I'm taking a science class, because we have to take 2 and I already took 1. I'm taking bio, and I took bio my freshman year of high school and I struggled so much. So I'm not looking forward to taking that, but it's fine. I'm taking my second theology class because Fordham is a Jesuit school, so we have some classes that we just like have to take. Like we have to take 2 philosophy classes, which I've already done, and 2 theology. I've only done 1. So I'm taking St. Augustine of Hippo. If anyone knows what that is, like feel free to let me know. So hopefully it's good, because my first theology class I actually really loved. Maybe it's just because I love my teacher a lot, but I don't know, hopefully it's fine. And then I'm taking 1 DTEM class called Ethical Issues in Media, and our teacher seems really cool. Spanish, my last level of Spanish, which is kind of upsetting because I really love Spanish and I used to not like it in high school and now I love it. So I'm kind of sad that my Spanish journey is over after this semester, because Spanish is a lot of fun. I really like it. I have been working this whole break, which really I didn't expect to. I knew that I wanted a job this summer, instead of an internship. Like a lot of my friends are staying in the city over the summer to work, and I just didn't want to do that. I don't really like love living in the city. Like it's fine for 4 years, but I think after that, like I'm done. Whereas like my friends who are staying, you know, don't really live close to here, so I get the appeal. Like I get them wanting to stay, but personally that is just not something that interests me. I just like want to be home during the summer, so I'm gonna be home, thank God. And I really wanted a job because I had a job last summer, but I did not like it. I was a bartender and server at a golf club, and it was not what I thought it would be. It was just very long hours outside all day, surrounded by men. It's not great. The money was unreal, but I think overall like my mental health is probably more important than how much money I'm getting, so I will not be returning. So I kind of was like, all right, I need to figure out a job. So I emailed my local cycle bar, and now I work there and I'm very happy. I like it a lot, and I've just been working during break so that I'm like 100% comfortable when I come back in the summer. It's also like you pick your own hours and schedule, which is great, so I can work during breaks or whenever I want, which is really good. It's just a lot more organized than my old job, which is really important for me because I'm very organized, and when things in my life are not organized, it's not good. So I just like love being able to see everything, you know, plan ahead as much as I want. It's really good for me, and it's good I've been working this summer because I was spending a lot of money at school and not making any, so I'm very happy to actually be working and like getting money for it now. You guys know I talked about it in a couple videos ago when I first made my return that I applied for a job at school and didn't get it, and that is true. I did not get the job I applied for at school, so that's like one of the main things. I was like, okay, I need to somehow make money, so I'm happy to be doing something at home, even if it's just at home. I think that's like good enough. It's also hard because Fordham is very rich school. Like, a lot of the kids there come from very, very rich families, and that's not the case with me, which obviously is like totally fine. Like, whatever, but it is hard to just like keep up with them sometimes. I just like don't really relate, and you wouldn't know people have a lot of money when you just talk to them, but it kind of shows when they're, you know, willing to do this and this and this and this, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with. So, you know, I gotta work, which is fine, that's life. Like, I'm not complaining at all, and I like my job, so I'm happy about it. But I did not realize that you have to kind of spend a lot of money when you go to Fordham. But I also like really like it and would not trade it. Like, everything that we do spend money on is like going to restaurants, like experiences that I love and I wouldn't be able to have at another school. Like, I definitely go back and forth with like, do I like where I go to school or do I not? But I think overall I made the right decision, because as much as I have my troubles with the city, I think I'm just very lucky and I'm doing a lot of cool things I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So overall, I'm good. But I think after these 4 years, I'm gonna chill a bit. I kind of want to live in like Hoboken or Jersey City, somewhere outside of the city, because I've kind of had enough with it, if you know what I mean. Another thing is that all my friends are studying abroad next year. Most people study abroad at Fordham their second half of junior year. I didn't realize that literally everyone does it, like everyone. And I'm not. I was thinking about it at first, but I think just knowing my personality, it's not something that would be like good. Like, obviously it'd be a lot of fun eventually and be a good experience, but I just know myself and I know that it'd be very hard to adjust. I've also never left the time zone, so obviously I've never left the country, and I just think that'd be a really hard adjustment for me. I adjust to new like locations and places in a very interesting way. Like, I just have a hard time with change. I had a really hard time beginning of freshman year. I had a really hard time beginning of sophomore year. So I just don't know if I'm like ready for that. And I think it's fine to know that. I think I'm probably making the best decision for myself, and I think that's probably more mature of me than to go and force myself to do it when it's always going to be there for me. I can always study abroad over the summer, or I can always visit friends, or I can go after I graduate. It's not like it's not something that is gonna like expire. So yeah, it kind of took a lot to get to that decision. I wasn't sure if I was gonna force myself or not, because kind of the only reason I was considering it was just because everyone else was. And if that's the only reason I really wanted to do it, that's like not really a good enough reason. You should want to on your own, and I just didn't. So I'm not studying abroad, and neither is my friend Brian, and we are the only ones. I don't know of anyone else that doesn't want to. So I think I'm gonna be alone on Fordham's campus in my class next year. But honestly, it's fine. I think it'll be a good experience. I'll be able to like make friends from other grades, maybe get an internship, really focus on school, do whatever. So I think it'll be a good thing for me, but it definitely will be tough because I'm used to seeing my friends all the time at school and always being around them. So it might be tough at first to not have them, but that's life. Also this year I've made so many new friends, which I didn't think I would. I had a lot of great friends last year and I'm still friends with all of them, but this year I just kind of grew my circle and I love it. I love branching out and just being friends with as many people as possible, and I feel like I successfully have done that this year, which I'm so happy about. I really do love the people at Fordham, like most of them. I really love them, and I'm very thankful for everyone that I've met last year and this year. So I'm very happy about that. Anyway, that was a lot about me. How are you guys doing? Is this your winter break from college, from high school? Actually, I don't know like the demographic of you guys. I don't know why I'm putting like glitter on my eyelids right now, but something is just calling my name. Also, do you guys know Isabel Wallace on TikTok? She always does that and it always looks really good. So I'm copying her. I don't even know if it like looks good or not, but whatever. This is a little trick I do, and I don't know if this is good for you or not. It's probably not. But after I like do my mascara and it's like fully dry, I curl it again and do them again. And I don't think that's good for your eyelashes, but I don't care because I care so much about how my eyelashes look. It's probably like a form of like OCD. I do think I have OCD, even though I've never been diagnosed. But it would make a lot of sense. I'm surprised I haven't like ripped them out yet because I curl them like so often. Okay, I think that's literally the best I could do, even though there's like a gap. Like, I shouldn't care about that gap, but here I am caring. Also, I want to try out this, what is it called? Lip Butter Balm. This is from Summer Fridays. And my brother's girlfriend Farron gave this to me for Christmas, which was so nice of her. So it's vegan. Okay, I'm not vegan, but I want to try it because I've heard good things about the brand. So let's try it. I feel like I should like take my Aquaphor off. That's how I take my Aquaphor off. Wow, I really like that. It's very moisturizing and it's very glossy, which I love. Oh my god, I almost forgot to put mascara on your bottom eyelashes. That's like very important to me. That is my get ready with me. It does not look like complete to me at all, and I think it's just because I'm pale, so stuff isn't really looking right. I'm also like definitely paler on my face and like my arms, so I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed my get ready with me. Yeah, I'm excited to go to the city, I guess. No, I'm excited. I like to go for a day, and that's about it. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me. If you guys like these talking videos where I tell you about my life and I overshare, because I love to overshare and I love to tell you information you probably don't need to know, but why not know? You know what I mean? You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Apple Music, Pinterest. It's all down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.